Tonight's story is about something that started as a small, strange incident, but slowly turned into something terrifying. Something that still happens to me every single night. My name is Adrian, and 3 months ago, I moved into a small apartment in an old building on the edge of the city. It wasn't fancy, just a quiet place with long hallways, old wooden doors, and dim yellow lights that flickered at night. The building manager told me something strange on the first day. He said, "People don't usually stay here very long." I laughed and asked why. He just smiled and said, "You'll see." At the time, I thought he was joking. I wish he was. The first week in the apartment was completely normal. I worked during the day, came home at night, watched TV, and slept. Nothing unusual happened until the 8th night. That night I woke up suddenly. No reason, no noise. Just that strange feeling when your body wakes you up for no reason. I checked my phone. The time was 3:03 a.m. I turned to the other side and tried to sleep again. That's when I heard it. A soft sound, very slow, very quiet. Creak. My bedroom door was opening. Just a little. At first I thought maybe I forgot to close it properly, but I clearly remembered locking it. The door slowly opened halfway, then stopped. My heart started beating faster. I sat up in bed and stared at the door. The hallway outside was dark. No movement, no sound. I waited for almost 5 minutes. Nothing happened. Finally, I got up and walked to the door. The hallway was empty. Every apartment door was closed. No one there. I checked the locks on my front door. Still locked. Windows closed. Everything normal, so I convinced myself it was just the old door frame shifting. Old buildings make strange noises sometimes. But the next night, it happened again. I woke up suddenly, checked my phone, 3:03 a.m. Then I heard the sound again. Cree. My bedroom door slowly opened. Exactly the same way, halfway. Then it stopped. This time I stayed completely still. I didn't move. I didn't breathe loudly. I just watched. And then I heard something that made my skin crawl. Footsteps. Very slow footsteps. Very slow footsteps. Walking in the hallway outside my room. But the strange part was, the footsteps stopped right at my doorway. Like someone was standing there, watching me. I grabbed my phone and turned on the flashlight. I pointed it toward the hallway. There was no one there, but I felt it. That feeling when someone is staring at you in the dark. I quickly closed the door and locked it again. The next morning, I asked the building manager about it. He looked uncomfortable. Then he said something strange. He asked, "What time did it happen?" I said, 3:03 a.m. The color slowly disappeared from his face. He didn't say anything for a moment. Then he said quietly, "That's the same time." I asked, "The same time as what?" He hesitated before answering. Then he told me something about the apartment. 10 years ago, someone used to live in my unit. A man who lived completely alone. According to the neighbors, he rarely spoke to anyone, but every night, at exactly 3:03 a.m., he would walk through the hallway of the building, back and forth, every night, until one night, the footsteps stopped. The man was found inside the apartment, dead, no signs of violence, no explanation. But after that, tenants started complaining about something strange, doors opening, footsteps in empty hallways, and one very specific detail. Everything happened at 3:03 a.m. I laughed nervously and told him it was probably just coincidence. But deep inside, something didn't feel right anymore. That night I decided to record it. I placed my phone on the table facing my bedroom door, then I went to sleep. Hours passed. Everything was quiet. Then suddenly, I woke up again, without any reason. I checked my phone beside the bed. 3:03 a.m. And right on time, the sound started again. Creak-seek, the bedroom door slowly opened. Exactly like the previous nights, but this time, something was different. The door didn't stop halfway. It kept opening, slowly, until it was completely open. The hallway outside was dark, but I could hear something. Footsteps coming closer. Step, step, step. My body was frozen. I couldn't move. The footsteps stopped right outside my door. Then something else happened. The hallway light turned on by itself, and in the dim yellow light, I saw a shadow. A tall shadow standing in the hallway. But the strange part was, there was no body creating it, just the shadow, moving slowly across the wall, like someone invisible was standing there. My heart felt like it would explode. Then the shadow moved closer, closer to my doorway, closer to my bed. Then suddenly, the hallway light turned off. Everything went dark again, and the footsteps slowly walked away. Step, 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 back down the hallway. The next morning, I checked the recording on my phone. At first, everything looked normal, just me, sleeping. Then the video reached 3:03 a.m. My bedroom door slowly opened, just like before, but when the hallway light turned on, something appeared on camera. A figure, standing in the hallway. Tall, thin, completely dark, like a human shape made of shadow. But the worst part was, it slowly turned its head toward the camera, like it knew it was being recorded. Then the screen suddenly went black. The video ended right there. I moved out of that apartment the next day. I thought everything would stop once I left. But last night, something happened again. I woke up suddenly, for no reason. My room was completely silent. I checked my phone, and the time was 3:03 a.m. Then slowly, very slowly, my bedroom door began to open. Creak, and from the dark hallway outside, I heard footsteps coming closer. Step, step, step. So if you ever wake up suddenly at night and the time is 3:03 a.m., don't look at your door, because something might already be standing there.